boy Shice B, and this is some more of a show every Friday night, 9 to 11 on Dash Radio, Native Rhymes channel. Yeah, we got a special guest in the house. We got my boy Kevin Cuenca in the building.
Yeah.
Did I say it right, bro?
W-ball. Yeah, you did.
That's what I'm talking about. Thanks for coming through, my brother. Appreciate it, man.
Appreciate you having me.
The show is, we real big fans of yours, man. We checking out your IG. You be having this prime, bro. Me and my son, we real big fans of yours, man. Keep doing what you're doing.
That's probably the most rewarding part, is when you say stuff like that, where it's like, hey, me and my son, or I'll have people message me like, we're sitting around with my family members cracking up at these videos. That's really cool. At Kevin Cuenca TV, so it's KEVINCUENCA TV. And the TV was for being a sports reporter for about 15 years.
Okay.
And then they just, gave me that 300 gladiator kick off the stairs. And I'm just living life and enjoying the ride, man.
Oh, no doubt. We're going to support you, bro. Everybody in the culture, we're going to look out for you.
No, I appreciate it.
Because we understand they was hating on the little situation, whatever it is. But, you know what I'm saying? When I caught wind of it, I'm like, let me get the brother on the show.
Yeah.
Let him talk to the people, let the people know who he is, so we can support you, whatever you got going on. You feel me?
Absolutely.
Out of all of your videos, which one is your favorite? Like, what artist, you were just kind of like, oh shit, like.
Literally a couple weeks before Nipsey passed, I did Racks in the Middle, and it was one of those videos where like even the music video director posted it. It was just like there was just some real special moments to it, and feeling his energy. Like I was literally met him a week before he passed at his store, and he was doing the collaboration with Planes, and before I could even make it up to him, he was like already coming to me and saying, hey man, it's not just because you're doing like our songs, it's we just fuck with your energy. And I think for me to have that moment, obviously it's bittersweet now, but it was really meaningful to me because I've been rocking with his music since 2010 when I was in Texas on my grind. So I would say that video is probably the most special vibe.
Since Kev from the Bay Area, by way of Texas, we finna get to a nice little Bay Area mix, y'all.
Hey,
EJ to DJ, we about to take it all the way up to the Bay.
Shout out to 707.
Yeah, so we finna do that real quick Bay Area mix. You gonna stick around? You got something to do tonight?
I'm good, man.
Shout out to all my
We got some more special guests in the house, y'all.
So I'm chilling.
Hey, hello. But y'all finna get to this Bay Area mix. EJ to DJ, Dash Radio, the Answer More of the show every Friday, 9 to 11. Y'all, we about to get back into it. Let's go.
What's up, y'all? This is Kevin Cuenca TV. You are right here inside Dash Radio, and this is the And Some More of the show. Having a blast with the fellas and one special young lady as well. Stay tuned.
No doubt.
Shout out to DJ Battlecat because I was able to get to his memorial, and it was like one of the most special moments ever, and obviously very bittersweet. But Battlecat, as soon as we got in there, he set it off, and it was like, 'cause you go in, you don't know if it's gonna be somber or a celebration. Yeah. And we found out real quick, it's a celebration.
It was a different feel, right?
Man.
Rest in peace, man.
Oh, man. Still doesn't even feel real. Dedication.
Hey.
They left us with jewels, though. Don't doubt.
Hey.
Absolutely.
You know what, y'all? We want to shout out the whole legacy of John Singleton, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This movie was monumental, man. Everybody here, I'm sure, was touched from, by the loss of him, his legacy, just the whole movement. That was like a whole generation of films and it's wild, man. Shout out to the family, his loved ones. Rest in peace, John Singleton, man.
Real
When we
talk.
come back, we have my boy DeAndre Bonds in the building with us.
Yes, sir.
That's some more of a show. DJ to DJ. Run it to him.
It's over from the day I dropped my pre-sale. I'ma let the beat build. See me in the street still.
I told y'all we got one of LA's home, straight out of Compton. DeAndre Bonds in the building. What's up, bro?
What it do, my brother? How you doing, man?
Thanks for pulling up on us, man, tonight.
Thank you.
Appreciate you for
real life
time. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
But for y'all who don't know, let them know, man. Let them know exactly who you are, what you done. You know what I'm saying? Let them know who they listening to, man.
It's DeAndre Bonds. That's who I am. However, I portrayed a lot of roles in films, television, such as The Wood, Get on the Bus, Three Strikes,
Lockdown, Sunset Park, sir, Imperial Dream.
Yes, sir.
Get on the bus, dope.
Hey, so let me know. How long has your career spanned back, my brother?
About 25 years.
You look like you about 29.
43.
Okay, same age as me, bro. I know how old
He
you
looked the same age he was in the woods.
I had the privilege and the blessings of working with Mr. Singleton, and you know, he just passed away, and you know, that really is emotional for me, you know.
No doubt.
And it's like raw. So I really, you know, I'm just grateful and thankful that I had the opportunity of knowing this brother, and knowing him, you know what I mean? Like really knowing him. Not just hearing about him, but understanding. He shook my hand and hugged me and had dinner and lunch, you know, and believed in me, and as much as I believe in myself, and gave me another opportunity, and I appreciate that brother so much, you know, just for what he do for our people as a whole, you know. He's an LA native, so I'm an LA baby kid.
Hey.
Real life, not only LA, but I live in Compton, Watts, Inglewood, you know,
all the time.
and it's all LA though.
That's how we do it.
Real life.
We all done wiggled around, you know, through the cities and
Yes,
all that.
sir.
Like you said, it's LA.
Everywhere. Man, yeah.
What are some jewels that he dropped on you that you would share with up and coming actors, or just people who just don't even know him like how you know him?
Well, one of the jewels he dropped on me was the screen is so big when you want it, you don't have to do too much to express what you're trying to convey to for the people to see. You know what I mean? And understand your point. So less is sometimes like real life more.
Yeah.
And you know, and it's more in your movement, in your attitude, and than your words.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that was one of the jewels he dropped on me. However, he dropped on me so many jewels. It's gonna take more than right now.
And it's gonna come to you at different times, in different situations. You think about little things. I'm sure.
Absolutely, real life. We coming away, bro. Real life. We making strides in a positive direction, whether we see it or not. We are, and we gotta know that, bro. I ain't never been in LA in my life and been able to go anywhere growing up. You know what I mean? I got shot 3 times, shot at over 35 times just growing up in LA. Now the children can walk around, bro, and they can go without having to duck straight bullets, and niggas just don't know who you are, where you just pop it. You know what I mean? We getting better, bro, but it's it just takes.
Still got a ways to go though.
Yeah.
It's definitely some progress from back then.
You know what I'm talking about.
No doubt.
Man.
No doubt.
Yeah, that's the progress I see, and then you know with our brother, rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle, man. You know, that affected me in a way that I never expected, bro.
No, that affected us all in a way we never expected. I think.
I mean, it was deep, bro.
No doubt. No doubt. Because you see somebody that really stood for us.
For us, yes, sir.
Somebody that actually came and made a change from how he started. You know what I'm saying? You can see the progression in his mentality. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
And that's something. That's eye opening. Like Pac said, he gonna spark the brain of the next.
Oh man, real life.
Sparking the brain.
Yeah, of the next. Real life, and it's until we don't need to spark the brain no more. We all already be sparked.
Every brain is
real
sparked.
life, yes sir. And every action is going to prove and showcase we sparked.
We got a lot of young rappers and actors and who are entertainers in the game who are getting caught up into this social media beef, which they don't understand that the feds is using this as a way of snatching us, particularly people of our color.
Yes.
What would you say to these young cats as far as like some advice, like, because it seems like we're losing more and more, like they really ain't getting this thing?
Well, first and foremost, as I would say, anything you say can and will be used to get
there
you to court of law.
You don't get no better than that.
You're going to say and do something that's incriminating yourself and be able and willing to do what comes with that. I would never say anything that I've done. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's how I'm going to tie for these kids. You know what I mean? But other than that, it's like, man, yeah, anything you say will be used against your ass, and they got book, they throwing time, and they got
Football
so
numbers.
much. They got so much
Real talk.
space up in that motherfucker.
Real funny though. We got some real
And
funny.
you really don't want to be in here. Y'all know the business. Love y'all.
Hey man, so give everybody your tags and everything where we can follow you. What's coming up next? Run it.
All right, well, DeAndre Bonds on Instagram, DeAndre Bonds on Facebook, DeAndre Bonds on everything. Season 3 Snowfall, man.
Yeah.
Real life, man.
Yeah.
Check that out, man. Shout out to all my brothers, man. From the show, shout out especially to you, John, man. Love you, man. Real life.
Niggas got the public school
And I got a
education.
documentary coming out based on, you know, just my rise and, you know, my stumble. However, my rise again, and I ain't ever gonna stumble anymore. So I got the blueprint on that.
Let's go.
You know, just cause a motherfucker fall on me, you gotta stay there.
Oh, every day,
Put your
man's trying to
ass up.
strive, man.
Y'all hear that Netflix? Y'all hear that Amazon? Pick that up.
Tune in to And Some More Big Show Dash Radio. Dream, baby, you better be big. Shout out to all my brothers, man. Thank you for having me, real life. And Some More It Dash Radio.
Thanks to our guests coming through tonight. Thanks to Kevin Cuenca. Thanks to DeAndre Bonds. Thanks to the whole crew for showing up and showing out.